How exciting is this part gonna be?
Not very.
Oh yeah, purchasing.
I don't feel like lying to my co-commentators.
So guys, do you
It's
think
a habit you should take up.
So guys, do you think Jake vote Republican or Democrat?
I think he's libertarian. I imagine Jake's all about personal freedoms.
Personal freedom, such as taking the lives of people you disagree with.
Well, yeah, that's his personal freedom. It's the kind of Armstrong Metal Gear Rising style, the might makes right philosophy.
Do you think Jake would make a good assassin?
Not really.
I mean, like the Assassin's Creed assassin.
I imagine he'd be as effective as Golgo 13, but not with any of the style or grace.
I mean, like Assassin's Creed.
Oh.
As far as their personal philosophies go.
Oh, he would make a great assassin.
So...
I mean, he wouldn't follow the creed that well, but they would not fire him. It'd be like, then someone would get told, like, some young assassin recruit would go, "You're right, you gotta tell Jake he's off," and like, "No, please, don't."
Oh my god, another new female model.
No, she's the one we've been talking to over the radio. Jake's not gonna touch her. That's Mikey's girl.
Ah. So he's not gonna touch her yet.
You guys smell that?
Yeah.
I mean, how could you
666.
666. He's my favourite of the Devil's Hand members. Just look at him.
Look at his goddamn mutton chops.
I know, it's impressive, isn't it?
They are so rock hard too.
So
he looks like he should.
There's his cool intro. 18.
Today you're the reason, Chicky boy.
My dog tags don't feel that good.
Is his name actually a very subtle reinforcement of his respect for the law of the age of consent?
Yes.
I think it is.
Bad thing.
Mm-hmm. You must be 666.
Wow, look at Jake trying to play it cool.
Well, of course I'm 666. Did you not see my title pop up?
Wait, is he? I don't think he's angry at the guy who talked. I think he just realized Jake's fucking dumb as a brick.
Uncle Mac, run away.
I've only got 2 shots, Jake.
Look on their faces. I even nailed one of them right in the air.
Oh Jesus!
I forgot how over the top his voice is.
Oh shit! I gotta get more ammo.
I only brought 2 bullets. I like the fact their retreat only lasted for 5 seconds.
Wait, we have guns.
Okay, so I see. What's wrong with it? Okay, so you know how in the first Batman Arkham Asylum game, Gordon has that just kind of over the top gruffness to his voice.
Yes.
This is like that, but just a significantly worse voice actor.
Yeah. I like that Mac brings a little bit of ham where Jake just can't. By the way, there is a video online for Jake's voice actor. He's doing that, like you could pay for him to read messages for you.
Oh, nice.
So why aren't we doing this? Why aren't we tracking down
why are we paying attention to fucking Big Man Tyrone?
Yeah, precisely. This is the real proper voice acting.
Forget Big Man Tyrone. The future is all in Jake's VA, who we can't remember the name of.
We're so sorry.
Top Keck, mate.
I fucking love Big Man Tyrone. It's just, I know it's weird to say, there's just something fucking earnest about him. Like this guy who's forgotten he's meant to be fucking shooting the place.
So you say this part gets dull fast, then?
Yeah, I do.
Can we drown this out, then? Can we go full Yahtzee?
I wanted to wait until the really boring objective starts, but I think this counts as a really boring objective too.
But Neo, let's not rip off Yahtzee.
Yes. Can you blow up these cars with your bullets?
Not really.
Hey, wait, this is a gas station, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's a mechanic that has gas pumps out.
So why don't they just shoot the gas pumps? By
There's
law
a
of video
mechanical
games.
place. There's a
By
mechanical
law of video
stores.
games, wouldn't that blow up the whole
Yep,
place?
but Neo, this is your Uncle Mac's station. You don't want to blow up that.
But this isn't just called... I mean, I'm talking about the Devil's Hand.
Yeah, why aren't they blowing this up? Look, there's propane tank right there.
Isn't this like Just Cause 2?
But you see, Devil's Hand are not the player characters, and they're not that smart. I mean, look at them, they just stand in a fucking line.
I do love these sections.
Talk about why this game is so bad. Does so many things wrong. What are some third-person shooters we like, and what do they do right?
Alright, I'm gonna say, we talked about it before the part, but binary fucking domain.
I was gonna say Gears of War. I like playing Gears of War 2.
Oh yeah, Gears of War is a very polished third-person shooter.
We got Uncharted.
Yeah.
Just Cause 2.
Even Spec Ops The Line is more solid in well, I say it like it's a fucking surprise, but Spec Ops The Line is not known for its gameplay, but it's more solid than this.
Also, like I said, Just Cause 2, since Neil mentioned it earlier, is also a third-person shooter, and that has a grappling hook.
Yeah.
I'd argue it's slightly different by, like, I don't know, it might be like a really small point of to split them apart, but free-roaming third-person shooting, it doesn't have cover mechanics in the same way.
Maybe you're right, but actually, here's an idea.
I'm splitting hairs there, but...
Would Right to Hell improve with the grappling hook?
Here's what I would say. A good third-person shooter, the shooting is not the main attraction, it's the glue that holds the more interesting parts of the game together.
And here I thought it was the chest-high walls that was the glue.
No, the chest-high walls are what you get glued to.
No!
But just basically, binary domain doesn't really do anything incredibly unique. But it does everything it does do with fucking such polish.
Yeah, I guess that's the biggest
Oh,
reason.
speaking of incredibly polished shooters, Vanquish.
Yeah,
Fuck
Vanquish.
yeah, how could I forget Vanquish?
Yeah, mostly because Vanquish is kind of, a bit different than...
So basically what we're
Vanquish
saying
is Platinum trying
mostly what
it.
we're saying is, don't buy from Western devs, buy all your games from glorious Nippon.
Well,
I'm sorry.
yeah, that's just fucking common sense.
I'm
you know?
sorry, Neo, but is Admire Japanese? I don't think so.
You know, he might be. He might just not tell us.
Well, I will be bamboozled if he is. Welcome back.
Welcome to the party, Mac.
Oh, Mac.
That was excellent.
That's like the one funny bit in this game.
Ellie okay?
Well, I mean, intentionally funny.
Myself in the can. She says she recognizes
But
that guy.
basically, the guns, I mean,
Six?
not only that, but the shooting has to be satisfying regardless of whether it's just the glue that holds the greater
Yeah,
parts
you
of it
gotta have
together.
strong glue.
Logwood is his family.
The fucking guns in this game are weightless, boring, not balanced for the level design. There's only one fucking enemy type. That's another thing. Third-person shooters, they give you enemy types are where the variance comes from.
Yeah.
This game has two.
And as far as
It's not German
difficulty
lumberjacks.
goes, there's a lot of things you can do to increase difficulty. I mean, the most standard thing is just increasing the amount of enemies you fight.
Listen, if you
There's making the level design more difficult to the player, which you've said last part that this does that, but it does it a bit jarringly.
Yeah, it starts. I'm not sure if it's intentional. I'm not sure if it's intentional design, but it's just such a random point where the game gets harder.
very fast.
You just told me to fuck off.
I am so stressed. I apologize, mister. I have lost my packages, which I give to 666. I have to hide the small parcels of my wheat in the area from the cops. But I need to get the last few.
This German accent, guys.
Can get things done, yeah?
This German accent, guys.
Find the
Ye-
packages quickly, and I tell you
Quality.
Why the hell can't you do that?
Basically,
Hunt yourself.
the level design in this is like, it gets so awkward, because, for one thing, you're in a cover-based shooter. How do you stop taking damage?
Cover.
You take cover. But Jake is a bit shit when it comes to cover.
Well, to be fair, I think that plays into Jake's character that he's too dumb to realize cover is a thing.
And also, we've just been sent on a fetch quest, so this is our first bit of variety in a long time, and it's a fucking fetch quest.
Also, from what you were talking about the level design, from what that says to me is that the game's difficulty doesn't spark up as a sort of natural progression because you're getting further in the game. It seems to spike up because, oh hey, this part of the story calls for him to be in a mansion, so we gotta design it like, front yard. And as a consequence, that level just happens to be far harder.
To be fair, Neo, what fucking front yard is designed like that? Also, I think it was like...
Yeah.
I think it's just, again, something to do with their shoddy, history, probably, different development stuff was thrown in together.
So it seems to me that they weren't actually thinking about making the game harder. It just kind of happened.
Probably.
You could argue that, like, the fucking difficulty is sporadic as shit. Like, that church bit, I mean, I cut out a lot of deaths there because it's long open areas where you've got to approach the enemy with no cover, so you can just get shot to death.
I wouldn't be surprised either if many of these were, developed for, like, being in different parts of the game, but also this fucking speed up.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna just, like, let it run. Like, you're given no indication of where to go next. I think that there is actually, like, a musical notes that are playing near the boxes. Actually, we should shut up when Jake picks up the next box. Just listen to his voice clip when he gets a box. It's impressive.
Wait, is that Jake?
I think that was Jake.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
A lot of things that, like, makes a good third-person shooter is set pieces.
Yeah, and Right to Hell, it kind of does have them, but they were so poorly executed.
Wait, can you hear it? Can you hear the box?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! He
Hell
sounds
yeah.
so bored.
Well, I think Jake is also bored by this, like, I don't want these boxes.
So, yeah, about set pieces. Sorry to interrupt.
No worries, but I think what the big thing is really, Right to Hell hits many of the notes, but they're so goddamn unpolished.
The notes are a bit disharmonious.
Basically.
The king of set pieces is Uncharted. And interactive set pieces are what's fun. It's taking, like, the controls that you use for shooting most of the time and then get out of this building while it fucking collapses, jump between vans mid-gunfight. It takes the core gameplay and just throws it into weird new situations. Right to Hell doesn't really do that.
Are we actually using Right to Hell to discuss game design?
Yes. The easiest way to discuss game design is to look at a game that flagrantly disregards all common sense in game design.
No, but Snake, don't you see? Right to Hell is a daring, new, innovative design. It's just, we don't understand it yet. We were probably sick the day we played this.
All several days.
Yes.
Also, I love the fucking guy who sells guns just casually standing there like, hey, I can sell you some guns with that guy's money.
He doesn't care.
And also, yeah, if you don't finish the instant kill animation, he just recovers and doesn't die from, like, the several gaping knife wounds.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Seamless, Snake. Seamless.
Seamless.
No, it's like we said in an earlier part, the world forms after what Jake thinks it does, so he just speeds it up himself.
It's like, okay, Neo, like you said, but look how long I was running in regards to, like, the 4 times speed up. This is a big fucking area.
Probably one of the leftovers from when this was gonna be open world.
Was this level a test of patience?
I think it was.
You know, Snake, I'm looking at this, I'm glad I didn't continue playing Right to Hell.
I'm sad that you didn't. I think you should play this game to understand it.
I still have...
I'm happy I didn't play Right to Hell at
We
all.
should give a Neo Right to Hell. Oh, wait.
Nah, let him be.
You shouldn't.
I mean, sweet.
Why am I in this commentary again?
Huh?
Because you had some...
Why am I in this
you had
commentary
some
again?
knowledge about, like, bikers in the 60s and the movies.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh,
You were dragged in here as the, You were dragged in here basically to fill in the cultural gap.
Yeah.
And because I figured this needed 3 fucking people. If this was just me and Swede, we'd have died ages ago.
Yeah, we don't have much to discuss here.
Yeah.
but speaking of American scenery, American cultural gap, where does this game take place? again?
America.
Some weird mishmash of Americana.
But which state? I'm trying to think of a state where this would be right, where this kind of, foresty area with fucking, camping grounds, logging places and shit would be right next to that fucking night casino place and podunk desert town.
But Neo, think about this. Who said this all takes place in one state?
Like, how big? Like, maybe we went from fucking California and now we're on the fucking East Coast somewhere.
Yeah, think about it. They don't never specify it.
Like, the context and timescale is so fucking out of whack This could be a year since fucking Mikey died, and we wouldn't know.
And this is in the 60s, correct?
Yes.
And Jake's a Vietnam vet.
Yes.
Vietnam ended in the 70s.
Well, he probably got sent home early.
Do you think, like, Jake would have been brought back for another tour of duty? Either way he is.
Is Jake just lying about his veteran status?
No, I think they sent him home because, well, look at him.
Is this the only job he could take? Maybe because veterans were treated poorly and weren't able to get jobs?
No, I think it's because Jake, like, I don't think Jake was actually allowed to be still in the army because, do you see Jake as one that follows orders?
Jake was probably winning Vietnam, and America decided, this is too easy, and they sent Jake home. Can you imagine Jake would fucking do poorly in that environment? Regardless of the chains of command.
I mean, in the beginning, I think it's implied that Jake has some post-traumatic stress.
PTSD.
Yeah.
Because his tattoo says death from above, do you think he was just, like, airdropped without a parachute, just somewhere in the jungle?
So, Vietnam War is currently still happening. This is like when the escalation really started getting forward, started getting really bad for the troops. What I'm wondering is how the hell the army can spare the supplies to fuel Jake's one-man war when they're currently getting their asses hit. Is Jake's one-man war, like, draining supplies from the army? Is Jake the reason we lost Vietnam?
Maybe it is.
Maybe all of these army guys are giving Jake guns so that he can finish his personal business sooner and get back to the war. Like, Jake, have you resolved your personal issues yet? No! Alright, here's an M60. Just get it done.
No, thank you.
We need you by next Wednesday. The fucking Viet Cong are attacking.
Yeah.
Shh. He doesn't know this.
Very cool. Oh. There's your cinema.
You really think you could beat me?
Snagged some drugs.
Hope you're right.
I think I'm ready. I think I've got this down. Fuck, this guy's resilient.
Just press B, Snake.
No, every moment that I'm not fucking back in Vietnam is America losing another soldier. Jake, you're responsible for so many deaths that you don't even know.
Oh.
Now I've got to walk all the way back to my bike.
Fun.
Look, they found my bike, but they haven't wrecked it. You gotta have some respect for that.
Well, yeah, no, it's so gaudy they can't even look at it.
What did I name that thing? Rainbow Apocalypse?
Yeah, I think you did.
Okay. Well, it's fine. I've got this under control.
It is.
It's under control.
So,
This was a fun mission.
Binary Domain was really fun.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That game had an upgrading system that didn't feel forced and contrived. Does this game even have an upgrading system at all?
Well,
Yes.
I could buy new combos that I never use.
Ah,
And you can upgrade to a better gun.
yeah, that's the thing. Would this game have been more bearable if it was just straight up shooting or just straight up brawling?
Well, are you in this situation? Is either of them more fleshed out because the other was dropped, or are they as they are now?
They'd be more fleshed out, just based off which one's more polished now and would get more fleshing out.
Right, then I guess I'd rather go for straight up shooting. Even though a biker brawler would be fun, like, I want another Warriors-esque game.
Yep.
My beef isn't with you, but it
Damn.
can be.
Jake will extend his personal war to you.
Like, this is why it takes so long. Jake just keeps bringing people into his personal war.
We've got to do another fucking thing for this guy next time.
God.